Hello guys, welcome to Viva Barca, welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, and welcome to the home of every Barcelona lover. Guys, after it has been imminent that Wijnaldum will not be able to make it to Barcelona again after PSG have won the race for him, Barcelona have reportedly made contact with the representatives of this AC Milan midfielder Hakan Calhanoglu, with the Catalans eyeing him as an alternative for Wijnaldum. So we are going to be discussing much more on that as we move ahead. Then also we are going to be discussing about Philipe Coutinho, of course a player who have been frustrated with injuries and many other things this past season. Just recently it has been reported that Barca are seeking a loan move for Coutinho in the Premier League, and per rumors we're getting that Everton are the favorites to take him on loan. We're going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then also Xavi Hernandez has break his silence concerning this coaching link he has been having with Barca over the past months or so, especially at that point in time when Ronald Koeman's job was at the brink of, let me say, lost, because Koeman was rumored of being sacked and Xavi was the front runner by then. So Xavi just recently spoke about many important things that is so important we know about, that I want us to discuss about further concerning his job link with Barca over the past and what he thinks about Ronald Koeman as well. So we'll be discussing much more on that as we move ahead. Then lastly, we discuss about Eric Garcia, as he just recently spoke about his gratitude for joining Barca, his dreams, the happiness he felt, and so on and so forth. We are going to be discussing much more on that, what he said in that interview. So guys, as we move ahead to discuss those interesting stories, please, if you're new to this channel, if you're a Barcelona fan, please do ensure you click on the subscribe button below to always stay up to date with everything Barca. Barca! 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 According to reports, Barcelona have held talks with Hakan Calhanoglu's representative in order to assess the possibility of a transfer this summer as the AC Milan playmaker near the expiry of his contract. Having been with AC Milan since 2017, Calhanoglu has grown into an integral player for the Rossoneri and enjoyed an impressive 2020-21 campaign, finishing with 9 goals and 12 assists from 43 games across all competitions, playing a key role in the club finishing second in the Serie A standings. However, Calhanoglu is staring at an uncertain future at San Siro with his contract expiring at the end of June and talks over a new deal not progressing as planned. This has led to interest from the likes of Liverpool, with Barcelona also now taking note of the 27-year-old situation as they look to bolster their midfield unit this summer. Indeed, Barcelona have been, ardently pursuing a new midfielder heading into the new season, with Liverpool Jorginho Wijnaldum widely expected to make the move to the Camp Nou with his contract expiring at Anfield. However, things have taken a turn over the past few days as PSG have made a late move, and even succeeded to take him out of Barcelona's side. So Barca are eyeing the Turkish international as an alternative for Wijnaldum, given that he is adept at playing in the 3-man midfield unit as well as a number 10, which would allow manager Ronald Koeman to switch to his favorite 4-2-3-1 formation. So what makes the transfer even more appealing is the fact that Calhanoglu is 3 years younger to Wijnaldum and would also come in on a free transfer. To that end, Barca have established contact with Calhanoglu's camp to check whether the midfielder would be open to a summer switch to the Camp Nou. So now that the push for Wijnaldum has failed completely, as I earlier reported in my last episode, Barca now will push for Calhanoglu in the coming days. On to the next story of this episode. Philipe Coutinho is still in the progress of recovering from his injury that prevented him from finishing the season with Barca. On December 30th, the midfielder injured the external meniscus of his left knee. After a second intervention in Brazil, his return to the pitch was paralyzed. They are looking for a way out for him at Camp Nou. All the steps taken are subject to the evolution of the injury. In the club, they intuit that a proposal will not arrive, but there will be loan offers with a shared fee. The market that is moving the most through Coutinho is English, and there are some Premier League clubs that have already collected information. One of them, according to the Sun newspaper, is Everton, which would be in the process of incorporating him this next season. They already tried it last summer, According to the English media, they were willing to present the offer of 40 million euros, to get his signing. That did not finally happen. Barca paid 120 million euros for the former Liverpool player, plus a series of variables for an amount of another 40, of which no more than 15 have been fulfilled. The problem is that he is one of the best paid of the squad, and Barca needs to reduce the wage bill, whatever. His transfer, like that of any other player there, is a must for the club's coffers, For this reason, the sports management has put him on that transfer list as we expect. Koeman, however, has always considered him a very valid player for Barca. In the first month, the Dutch coach lined him up in 14 games, in 8 of them as a starter. A Coutinho given time scored 3 goals, 2 in La Liga and 1 in the Champions League, and give a couple of assists as well. On to the next story of this episode. After Barcelona announced Ronald Koeman was staying on as coach, Xavi Hernandez broke his silence in an interview with La Vanguardia. He was one of the big names on the table as a potential Koeman replacement. Going by what he said, luckily or unluckily, I would say no twice to Barca for different circumstances, family, professional, contractual reasons. It was very hard to say no because I am a cool and it was not the moment. The Assad coach did not hide his intentions for the future. He said, I'm open, I'm not fooling anyone, I'm preparing myself for this, but you have to respect Koeman, a club legend with another year on his contract. Xavi will stay in Qatar for now then, not in a hurry. He said, I land in Barcelona, they wait for me at the airport, and as soon as I arrive, people send me messages. But haven't they told you anything? Well, no. Firstly, because there is a coach who is Koeman, who must be respected. And then because I'm in no rush, what has to come will come. He concluded on this matter. And on to the final story. Barcelona centre-back Eric Garcia said he is very happy to have returned to the Barca club, after the 4-year stint he has lived at Manchester City. Going by what he said, reaching the first team is something new. I hope to achieve great things. I don't think much about the future. I prefer to focus on the present. It is a dream to be here as a Barca fan, and I am, said the Spanish international in an interview with Barca TV+. He recalled that 5 years ago, he was in the stands thinking if one day he would have the opportunity, and now that he has gotten it, it is something fantastic. Despite his youth, he's only 20 years old. Garcia said he tries to be a leader in the team. I speak a lot on the field and I like to help my teammates. I want to play as many games as possible, he said. Garcia also referred to the friendship that binds him with Ansu Fati. Since they met in Barca youth football, I had the opportunity to play with him for a long time and now we will meet again. It is something incredible. I think he's going to have a great career here. So the Martorell player who arrives free is one of the 6 centre-backs that we have now in Barca, alongside Piqué, Lenglet, Ronald Araujo, Samuel Umtiti and Oscar Mingueza. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, please ensure you do so to always stay up to date with everything Barca here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.